Okay. We have a bunch of stuff to open. If you remember a couple of videos back, I received a Traction Gritt frame, and a couple of really generous people, thank you guys, thank you, sent bike parts. Let's open them. The first person who sent bike parts is Jonathan Gapay. Here it is. Let's give it an open. Alright, we got a stem. Where am I putting this? We got a seat post, the project. Very cool. I gotta say, this is a nice looking saddle. Now we go to the next one. This one is from Sep Fantonial. You might remember Sep. We have a few videos with Sep, and he had a couple of spare parts lying around. I wonder what it is. Okay, so I believe these are the front hubs. And he sent over some nutmeg brakes. Lastly, finally, handlebars. I think this is also from his Traction Rollo. This next one, as you can tell, brand new. So this is not a spare part. These are from Dan's Bike Shop. They sent me a message. They offered some tires for my bike. And I was surprised that they sent me 4 pairs of tires. So one pair is going to my Surly Midnight Special, and the other pair is going to the Traction Gritt. So one is the Kenda Booster Pro 700x40, and the other one is the Kenda Flint Ridge Pro. A little bit of a faster rolling tire, more of what you would expect from your gravel. And this one is more for the off-road flavors. So that's what I got. Pretty excited. Just a quick update on a few things on what has been happening. So, as you can tell, that's a baby's crib. He's not there right now because I tried this before. I tried to shoot a video with him sleeping and he would wake up and cry, which makes shooting videos really difficult. But I had a baby, and you know, people ask about my sleep, and how the wife and I have been doing it is that she handles the kid at night, and then early in the morning I handle him. So honestly, my sleep has not been great, but much better than my wife. She's been doing the heavy carrying, honestly. But the baby has also made it challenging for me to find time to exercise. That, and I've been playing a lot of basketball, and basketball makes it difficult for you to have a bike ride when your body is aching the next day after a basketball game. Ooh, for the basketball league is almost done. It's our alumni basketball league. As of the shooting of this video, we won the first game in the final. So if we win another game, we're gonna be champions. That's gonna be the first time for our batch. So we're pretty excited. But as you can see on my Strava, my number of hours of exercise have dropped significantly. I'm doing the best that I can. I should be able to get a lot more bike hours back, especially once the basketball season is over. And as I just told you, we have one more game to win. That's it. And if we win it, we're gonna be champions. So that's pretty exciting. And then hopefully by then, I'll get closer to finishing the Traction Gritt. I am missing very significant parts like a group set, like a full group set, and wheels. I'll have to figure that out. There are some versions of this build that I am willing to do though. Like, I'm curious to try what would it be like if I built something super cheap. Like, what if I make this a single speed, or what if I buy it with like really cheap bike parts And I'm just curious what that experience is like, how that compares to more top of the line stuff. I've been pretty spoiled with riding really good equipment, generally speaking. Like, both my bikes have GRX. Um, my first bike was a fixed gear, so honestly, I didn't really think too much about derailleurs or anything. And then my first group set was Shimano Claris. And then after that, I upgraded pretty much directly to a GRX. So I'm curious what it would be like if I get like a super cheap build. If you guys have any suggestions as to what I should do in terms of the group sets and even the wheels, like the wheels, I don't know. I feel like I would notice really cheap wheels. Really cheap wheels would probably not stay true very long. So maybe I have to figure out the wheels. But also for the group sets, I'm just curious what other options are there out there. But if you have any suggestions as to what I can do, let me know in the comments. If you have even more spare parts, hit me a message on Instagram. Okay, that was an unboxing video.